Okay, so we are live now. So please just tell us your full name and tell us where you're connecting from specifically across the length and breadth of this country. Just 1 minute.
Okay, while we wait for Elder, James from Abeokuta, you're welcome. Odebode from Lagos, you're welcome. John from Kaduna, you're welcome. Badebo from Ibadan, Oyo, you're welcome. Juliet from Ketu, Lagos, you're welcome. Eta Emmanuel from Calabar, you're welcome. Sandra from Kaduna, you're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. Temitope from Ojo, Lagos, you're welcome. Amos from Adamawa, you're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. Husseini from Kaduna, you're welcome. Goodness Ogechi from Imo State, you're welcome. Faleye Ifeoluwa from Osun State, you're welcome. Aruza Urowoli from Warri Delta State, you're welcome. Kanu Celestine from Nsukka Enugu, you're welcome. Peace Isaiah from PH, you're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. Please introduce yourself and where you're connecting from. And from Lagos, you're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. Obuche, you might like to put your comment on the chat box than raising up your hand.
Okay, I'm back now.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, just like we already discussed earlier, today, of course, is the day we officially, get to unveil FoloPAY products and services to the market. Grace, please just take over quickly.
Isiaka Ademola from Lagos, you're welcome. Okay, Abdul Qadri Obuche from Nasarawa, you're welcome.
So, like I said before, for those of us, of course, attending today's meeting for the first time, like we've always described, FoloPAY is a fintech company. We're a fintech company that is leveraging on mobile wallet technology to drive financial inclusion. And of course, the business model we design is a business model that ensures that financial advisors that work as independent consultants on the FoloPAY platform, are able to make money, make impact, but more importantly, you're also able to build out a career for yourself within the tech ecosystem, working, of course, in product marketing, product operations, and product management. So for every one of us that has connected to today's meeting, this is not just a meeting of, oh, we're here to just sell something, we're here to just be used. No, the goal is to ensure that every one of us, we can actually not just make money, but we can also build out a career from here. I remember somebody asking me last week in the office that, oh, Elder, can we also put it on our CV? Can we put it on our LinkedIn profile that we work with FoloPAY? And I was like, yes, that is the whole essence of being on our platform. This is not just an opportunity. This is not just an activity. This is not just a money-making thing. This is an opportunity for a lot of us to get into the tech ecosystem. But more importantly, whilst we're doing that, we can build out a career, we can make impact, but more importantly, we can make money. And we know that for all of these things to happen, we need to have a clear understanding of how we intend to operate. So this document you are seeing today will be shared with every one of you via email. In fact, 2 documents. We're going to share this training material. We're also going to share what we call our product brochure. So it means that all of the products we sell in FoloPAY, we're going to give you a document that explains each of those products, how it works, how you're meant to sell them, the kind of people you want to target, of course, when you want to sell this product. All of that product brochure will be given to you. This training material is to teach you how do you become a successful financial advisor. How do you become a successful financial advisor? And the perfect part is this: we've designed this training program in partnership with the Nimana Chalaram Center for Entrepreneurship Skills at the University of Lagos. It's more like an enterprise development center, a business school that trains people on how to become entrepreneurs, that even trains business executives that work in corporate organizations, of course, on taking good decisions that can move their business forward. Now, in this instance, we're acting as financial advisors, which means that for every one of us to be happy, we need to make money. And for us to make money, there needs to be a strategy. We need to understand, how do we sell to people? How do we market people? How do we onboard people? How do we work in collaboration to ensure that everything that needs to be done to make the business successful, we can all, of course, do that to make it successful. So I will run through, of course, this training material quickly. Like I said, this is not a program to speak too much English. We're just going to run through the training material to give you guys an idea. After that, you can still watch the video on your own, or you can probably just read through the material on your own. The material is quite explanatory, So the first thing first, of course, this is our orientation program, our onboarding program. We've been doing this orientation for a while. The clarity sessions we host every day. You know what, we get to explain to you how FoloPAY works, what FoloPAY does, and everything. So today we're having that orientation generally to ensure that we can, become successful and financial advisors. And of course, looking at the table of content, what exactly are we going to be learning? So we're going to learn about what FoloPAY does. We're going to learn about the role of a financial advisor. We're also going to talk about how do we leverage on digital marketing tools, your Facebook profile, your Instagram profile, your LinkedIn profile, your Twitter profile, your WhatsApp status, your WhatsApp groups. How do you leverage on those platforms to drive financial inclusion, to drive the products and services that we're selling? How do we use Canva? The best use of Canva. For those of us that know Canva, Canva is like an app. It's a graphic design kind of app or application that you use to create different kind of designs. This design you're seeing currently was made on Canva by our head of digital. So every one of us are going to be taught the basic use of Canva. There's a video attached to this presentation, which if we share it with you, you'll be able to watch the video on your own. So you'll be able to use basic use of Canva. More importantly, how do you onboard a customer? How do you onboard a customer? Without the customer, we cannot make money, you cannot make money, and even the partners that we're working with will also not make money. So how do we onboard a customer? But it's not enough to onboard them. It's not enough to activate their wallets. How do we ensure that we also upsell them on other products and services? And of course, how do you profile somebody to know that, okay, I can sell this to them, but I'll not sell this to them. I can sell that to them, but I'll not sell that to them. So basically, how do you profile a customer that if I activate their wallets, how do I sell other things to them based on the profile I can see, based on, of course, the way they communicate, the way they carry themselves? Then the sales and, of course, marketing strategy. What are the sales strategy? What are the marketing strategy? You as a financial advisor can actually onboard, of course, to ensure that you are successful in selling to people. Then lastly, what are the category of products we're going to be selling? Now, this category of product we're going to be selling basically is already what we already mentioned before. The various products and services we'll be selling on the FoloPAY platform. So we're all of us going to know about this today. Now, like we said, FoloPAY is strictly a financial product distribution fintech company. So, like we've always hammered from the beginning, we do not own any products. We do not own anything. FoloPAY is simply helping companies that are licensed by the central bank to distribute their products and services that has a financial inclusion undertone. That has a mass market. So anything we are doing that does not have a mass market, we're not going to get ourselves involved in selling or promoting such a product. So any product you see in FoloPAY is a product that has a mass market. It means that there are millions of people that can actually buy into the products, that can key into the products. That is basically what FoloPAY intends to do. Anything you see us selling, you see us distributing, we are distributing the product that has a mass market appeal. Whether you're educated, whether you're uneducated, whether you're semi-educated, whether you have a smartphone or a chinko phone or a touchlight phone, it does not matter. FoloPAY will strictly sell products, introduce products that has a mass market appeal. And to a large extent, we're going to leverage on mobile money technology, mobile wallet technology to drive that financial inclusion. But of course, financial inclusion is not just about doing good. It's about people accessing services that ordinarily they cannot access. Maybe because they're not educated, or they don't have a good paying job, or they're not so tech savvy, or they're not so exposed. So the whole essence of the financial advisors network of FoloPAY is to distribute those products and services. We want you to become like a mini don, a mini chairman, a mini king in your immediate environment. So the products and services that FoloPay intends to sell. So if you live in Akura area of Lagos, or you live in Yanapada area of Lagos, or you live in Abakaliki, or you live in Zaria, or you live in Kano, or you live in Bauchi, or you live in Sokoto, or you live in Akure, or you live in Abeokuta, wherever it is that you live in or residing within the length and breadth of Nigeria, we want to ensure that you become the go-to person when it comes to accessing products and services that has a financial undertone. And just to say this, we do not do anything network marketing. We do not promote anything Ponzi. We do not even promote investment that looks like Ponzi on our platform. Anything we sell means that it has been licensed and regulated by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Just to put this out there, anything you see FoloPay selling, promoting, has been licensed and is regulated by the Central Bank of Nigeria. So if somebody brings Chimak, can we promote Chimak or promote an opera something or promote this or that? You would not see FoloPay get into such relationships or partnerships. Any product that is not authorized, licensed, regulated by the Central Bank of Nigeria, we are not there. And this video is being recorded for posterity purposes, so that we know that Elder said this on the day we launched too. So anybody that does anything outside of that, you are completely on your own. We're not a Ponzi promoting platform. We're not a network marketing promoting platform. We strictly sell financial services. And of course, we help our partners to distribute those products and services. The goal to drive financial inclusion. And once, of course, we are doing that, we're now innovating on the concept of being a direct sales agent. Let me give an example. For many of us that have worked in the banking ecosystem, maybe as marketers, they employ you as a part-time or as a contract staff. So they call you direct sales agents or marketing officer or relationship officer. Of course, you are placed on the targets. For some banks that are even extreme, they will even tell you that this 70K we're paying you, 35,000 is fixed. The remaining 35,000 is based on you hitting your targets. So if you don't hit your targets, of course, you are done for. And it's very possible that the products or services you might be selling might be difficult to sell or might be difficult to acquire customers. So in many ways, you still lose because you cannot hit your target. And of course, you have been told that your base salary is 35,000. On our platform in FoloPay, you will have a variety of products and services to sell. Some of you might say that, oh, Elder, I only like this product too, so I think I'll focus my energy on selling this product the most. If you sell it the most and you're able to make money for yourself, you make money for the company, you make money for FoloPay, everybody's happy. But the best part is, you don't even have to sell one. You can sell a multiple arrays of products and services on the FoloPay platform. And the kind of people we target carpenters, we target employees, we target bus drivers, we target tailor, we target market women, we target entrepreneurs, we target big businesses, small businesses. Everybody and anybody that has a phone and NIM in this country, even if your phone is a chinko phone, even if you're uneducated, even if you're illiterate, so long as you spend money, you spend cash, FoloPay targets those people. So that is the beauty to the solution that we developed and that we built. There's no demography. Every demography from 15 years old and above can access the product and services that FoloPay will be promoting. And we all have that responsibility, working of course with FoloPay, to drive that adoption, to drive that usage, but more importantly, make history and make money while doing so. So if anybody asks you that, what exactly does FoloPay do? You say, oh, FoloPay is Africa's first and largest financial product distribution fintech company. So I work with them. Yes, it does not matter that you are an independent consultant. You work with FoloPay as a financial advisor. You can splash that on your LinkedIn profile, splash it on your Facebook profile, splash it on your Twitter profile, splash it on your Instagram profile. Say it anywhere and everywhere you go to. Hit your chest that I work with an African-focused fintech company. So this is like a job. It's your identity. It's something you should embrace fully. You're not a contract staff. You're not under the table staff. No. You're an important part and parcel of what we intend to do. The whole architecture of FoloPay is dependent on your success as a financial advisor. So it means that you play an extremely important role in our success. And I want every one of you to inculcate this mindset. You are not a minute part of the system. Every one of us are a part and parcel, an important part of what FoloPay is and what FoloPay will become. So anybody asks you, what exactly does FoloPay do? FoloPay does financial product distribution. Financial product distribution on behalf of financial institutions licensed by the Central Bank of Nigeria. That is a big deal, a big deal. Because if an institution has been licensed by the Central Bank, it means that those guys have passed the rigorous requirements that the Central Bank has placed on them. And for them to agree to work with FoloPay means that they understand the importance of FoloPay and its financial advisors in helping them attain their own business goals and objectives. And in so doing, we create a work profile for ourselves. You can call yourself a product manager, a product operations specialist. You can even call yourself a product marketer. You work within the tech ecosystem. I can tell you for free, with the job opportunity you get here, with the experience, the exposure, you can compete for job opportunities anywhere across the continent, anywhere across Nigeria, and anywhere across the world. You can apply for that master's, that PhD, that fellowship, that funding, that opportunity by virtue of the work we want to do in FoloPay, because our goal, we have a social cause which is driving financial inclusion in the innermost and outermost parts of this country. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have not just come on a platform that, oh, let me just join this thing for the sake of joining. No. You have come on a platform that has become a family to you, that will become a part and parcel of your history, that become a part and parcel of your growth. But more importantly, that become a part and parcel of the financial independence you also get to gain as we do the work together. So have it at the back of your mind that everybody and anybody, including your gate man, your security man, your tailor, your carpenter, your electrician, your houseboy, your house girl, anybody and everybody is an important part of the ecosystem that FoloPay will be distributing its products, its services to. So it means that everybody in your life and those that are not in your life are now important to you. Very, very important to you. So what exact role will a financial advisor be playing? What exact role will a financial advisor be playing? Like we said from the very beginning, the base of what we do in FoloPay is mobile wallet activation, mobile wallet activation, mobile wallet activation. Every financial advisor must and will be involved in mobile wallet activation. As far as FoloPay is concerned, every financial advisor will be involved in mobile wallet activation. Every financial advisor, we've explained severally the way mobile wallet activation takes place. Each of you will be given a unique code. So let's imagine that activating a customer on mobile wallet is *123 Ash. They press, they go. They follow the prompts till they are activated. In this instance, as you are activating them from the beginning, it will be *123* your unique code, then Ash. So if that number you activated with your code spend money and we share transaction fee, we get to know you are the one that will earn it. If that same transaction, that same code, so a number you activated with your code, buys health plan, buys insurance, buys pension, access other services, and we get to charge, of course, a service charge. We get to share that with you because your unique code is tied to that phone number. And this is not something that you will be telling you. Each and every one of you will have access to a dashboard that you sign into. So you will see the numbers you're activating, and you will see the transactions they are all carrying out. You don't need to argue with anybody. You don't need to drag or be writing. No, everything will be automated, seamless. And on a daily basis, we're expected to activate 50 customers. 50 customers. 35 of those customers are the everyday users, employees, self-employed people. 10 of them will be merchants. Merchants are your number one important downline. We'll use the word of network marketing, but it's not network marketing anyway. Now, why are merchants important? Because merchants are the ones that deals with customers on a daily basis. So if a merchant has a lot of people that come and buy stuff from him or her, and they not tell their customers that customers, I only accept mobile wallet payments now. So if you give me 500, I will transfer 500 naira to your wallet, to your number. Sharp, sharp, you activate. Then you can pay me. The same way you have a unique code is the same way they will also have a unique code for us to track their sales. So all of the commission they get for activating wallets, from transaction fee, and from even selling other things to them, you that activated our merchants will get to give you 10% of their earnings monthly. Forever, never, 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 never. The third category of people you want to activate are the POS agents. The POS agents. The POS agents are important because you need them to be able to do transfer in and out of their wallet. Some persons might want to deposit. Some persons might want to withdraw. The POS agents will be the one to do that. And you know the best part? A POS agent does not need a POS machine to deposit or withdraw on behalf of customers. All they need is their cash. Either they are depositing money into their wallet and they do it for that customer, or the customer wants to withdraw money from their wallet and the customer transfers to them. Then, of course, they give the customer cash and charge that service charge. But they don't need a POS machine. They don't need anything special other than you activating them with your code. And for everybody we effectively activate, they must deposit a minimum of 500 naira into their wallet. A minimum of 500 naira into their wallet. Minimum. Immediately. Once they deposit 500 naira into their wallet, they can spend the money immediately to buy food, to go to the market, to spend in public transport. So, in getting them, of course, to activate their wallets, that's how we introduce other services to them. The daily pension, the daily health insurance, the savings product, which we call the Adache, which is our rotational product, our SME loan, our personal loans for those that have BVN. I'm also going to ensure that these people are using these wallets to make payments and to send payments and to receive payments. So, like we've always said, our ambition is to reduce by 40% the use of cash in our economy. By 40%, the use of cash in our economy. That is the goal for FoloPAY. To reduce by 40% the use of cash in our economy. As of today, People spend over 60 trillion naira per annum in small unit transaction. That's 200 naira, 500 naira, 1,000, 600, 400, 15 naira. Over 60 trillion of it per annum in everyday small unit transaction. Our goal is targeting that bottom of the value chain. You want to pay your security that does not have a bank account. You can pay him through mobile wallets. You want to pay that bus driver, you can pay them through mobile wallets. You go to the market, you can pay through mobile wallet. That is the most important feature of the mobile wallet itself. So the mobile wallet activation is the base of our activities, the base of anything and everything we intend to do. And we're doing this in partnership with 9mobile, only 9mobile, across the length and breadth of Nigeria. So it means that we will need to go to the field to activate people. We can go as one, we can go in pair of two, we can even go in a group, depending on the senatorial district or the local government you reside in. For example, somebody was already chatting me this morning that there's a major event taking place at Landmark, and that she would love for us to go there. And I'm like, wow, why not? Just get us the approval and we'll come there en masse to activate people at the events. We want to activate bus drivers. We first have to align with the association, their union. Once the union gives a go-ahead, bus drivers will accept. But the good thing is that we can also incentivize bus drivers. If you activate people on our behalf, we give you money. If it is you that activated that bus driver, you get a share of the money they make. So your major role and responsibility as a financial advisor will be activating 50 wallets on a daily basis. Like I said, 35 of them are the everyday users, people that will mostly be using it to pay for stuff. The second category, 10, are the merchants, shop owners, bus drivers, co-pays, market women, food sellers, carpenter, electrician. Then the third category are the POS agents. The POS agents that will be doing deposits and transfers. So your merchants and your POS agents can also do activation. And when they activate, the same benefits you get is what they get. But we get to share 10% of their total earnings with you that activated them for life on the FoloPAY platform. So that's the downline you have. Merchants and POS agents. Any transaction they carry out and they make money, we get to give you a commission from there of 10%. Beyond that, like I've always said, we have so many services that we're selling. Currently, I think we're launching with about 15 of them, or about 10 of them. But it will be our responsibility to be a proud ambassador of FoloPAY. You are like an employee, like a staff, a representative, an ambassador of FoloPAY, a financial advisor. You are rolling on the back of that pedigree. The goal is to make sure that you become a mini champion of financial services within the jurisdiction you live in, you reside in, you operate in on a daily basis. So it's not just about selling the products. It's about carrying the company, the product and the services on your head, like government work, like they say. We need to be proud ambassadors. And like I mentioned at the beginning, it's not just about selling. This is more or less a career for you, because this is an opportunity to work in tech, to build out something for yourself that you can use to compete for better job opportunities, to compete for admission abroad, to compete for global opportunities that has a social undertone or an impact undertone. So you're not just selling, you're also a representative. And you have to be loud about the fact that, man, I am a financial advisor on the FoloPAY platform. Like we've always mentioned, this is a very minute community. We're not going to be getting 10,000 people, 20,000 people. No. This is a very minute community of 2,500 financial advisors across Nigeria, across the nation. Once we hit that number, initially we were more than 8,000 people that applied. We shut this people down. Now we're about 1,002. So that's to tell you that not everybody will deserve to be on our platform. And we're not interested in everybody being a part of the platform. So that's responsibility. And you know the good thing about something good, once people begin to see that it's working, they're not going to start begging you, Shane, please, can I come and join this your platform? Sorry, they're not going to accepting people. Until somebody steps down from the 2.5, we cannot admit anybody new. And I don't think anybody wants to step down if they've actually done the initial work of onboarding customers. So that somebody can be benefiting from your customers. No, now. So your job is to be an important ambassador, a salesman, a marketer. See, be like Elon Musk, be a shameless marketer. We might not like all of his styles and the way he does his things, but why I love the guy is that he's a shameless marketer. Shamelessly marketing $8 for verification tick on Twitter. Shamelessly. A man that wants to make money, you are not ashamed. Particularly when you know you are selling something of value. Shamelessly. It's the same principle even I as an individual inculcates. I am a shameless, aggressive, passionate marketer. Anywhere and everywhere I can sell. And that is the mindset every one of us. And like I keep saying, do not think of this as just an opportunity to come and sell something. Oh, it's similar to Longlish I did. It's similar to all those things I've done before. No, there's nothing similar because in this case, you can build a career in product operations, in product management, in product marketing. You can build a career in tech. This is an opportunity that can give you global access to more opportunities. So it's totally different from what you are used to. Nobody in the whole of Africa has done what FoloPAY wants to do. So they are pioneering an innovation. And the best part is that by this time next year, we should be across all 54 countries in Africa. By this time next year. Because as early as January, we're scaling to other countries. So you have an opportunity to not just be at the forefront, but to be at the very foundation of an innovation that is changing the face of how financial inclusion is achieved and attained. And while it's doing so, we make money. It's the whole principle of business. We make money. You beat your chest. I contributed this social quota to this company's goals and objectives. It is part of your KPI. It's part of what you use the making out. So your role as a financial advisor is not just for us to come and just work. Like I said, the members of the team, think of ways to grow out a career from here. So whether you're 58 years old, or you're 45 years old, or you're 18 years old, it does not matter. This is a unique opportunity to position yourself as someone that works in tech. Grab it, hold onto it, because the doors that are open for you in the future is limitless. Like I said before, for every one of us that are here today, please go and sign up on LinkedIn. Sign up on LinkedIn, put it as a job title, financial advisor. Financial advisor. Tag the company FoloPAY on LinkedIn. Go to your Facebook, same thing, financial advisor at FoloPAY. Put it on your job profile. Put it on your CV. Go to Twitter, tag the company too, financial advisor at FoloPAY. The same thing with Instagram. Your entire brand presence should carry the fact that, man, I work with FoloPAY. Online, offline, on WhatsApp. Your entire WhatsApp group should belong to your status. Should bring, feel FoloPAY. That's how you build a strong presence on social media that you can drive to sell your products and services. And like I said, it's not just about the online credibility. You also want offline credibility. Do not go outside of the environment where you do not reside in. You will just stress yourself. The environment you reside in, that your senatorial district, that local government, you have more than millions of people to capture. capture them, become their go-to person, become the Alabara, the chief, the Odogu of financial services within your senatorial districts. Offline, you are known. Online, you are known. You've been able to leverage on that credibility. That the go-to person. Nobody has that kind of advantage in Nigeria today. Not anywhere in this country. Not even bank MDs. But you have that opportunity. So, like I said before, that's your carpenter, that's your bricklayer. People that you think that, oh, they're not useful to you. In this case, they are extremely useful to you because every one of them are a potential customer. Every one of them. So from today, start shining your teeth well and be greeting them well. Mohammed, how you there? Because they're your potential customers. You must know how to leverage on social media. Think of creative ways. Okay, content, videos. What can you share? What can you say to drive awareness, to attract prospects, to convert customers, and convert into paying customers, and continually paying customers? So every network of yours that you've known in your lifetime, from your primary school to your secondary school, to your university, to your polytechnic, to your post-graduation, to every one of them are potential customers. Nobody is useless in this ecosystem. Everybody is a potential customer. And your digital media presence can help you to drive that kind of credibility. Canva, like I already mentioned before, this design that we shared initially, this design that you're seeing here, was made with Canva. This design you're seeing, it was made with Canva. So we're always going to help you guys create banner designs. For that banner design, we're going to expect you to maybe upload your picture there, put your phone number, and then download it to help you promote the services across your network. Even your digital ID cards, we're going to do the design for you. But you'll be the one that will upload a picture, put your name with your unique ID code, and then download it. So there's a video attached to this presentation. There's a video here, a tutorial that will teach you how you can utilize Canva. You just need to download Canva app to your phone. So please, guys, right now, download the Canva app into your phone. Download the Canva app into your phone. Because you'll be using Canva a lot. In some of the designs we're going to be sharing with you that will enable you to market the product out there, utilizing your phone number. And of course, to download the app, you just need to click here, or you can easily go to Google Play Store or iPhone App Store or any of the stores to download Canva. It's why we said everybody should have a smartphone as a financial advisor. Like I said before, our most important responsibility will be to onboard customers using, of course, the wallet. Using the wallet. That will be our most important responsibility. Activating customers, utilizing the code, the USSD code. The USSD code for activating customers will be ready this week. NIPSB has assured us the only thing they were doing was integrating, they were matching your code with their own system. So that when you activate a customer, we know that you are the one with that code that activated the customer. Already the code has been ready, but they just have to match your code to their system. So it is easy to track and easy to disburse all of the commissions that will be disbursed to everybody. Commissions can be paid on a weekly basis. For those of you that say, me, I need money weekly, we can pay once in 2 weeks. We can pay monthly. Whichever style you decide to choose, we will also use our discretion to decide, okay, what works for everybody. And of course, these commissions will be paid directly to your bank account. You cannot pay the money to your wallet because your wallet obviously might not be able to take, your wallets are not designed to take more than 50,000 naira monthly or at a time. So these commissions will be paid directly to your bank accounts. We're going to be sharing your MOU, like a legal agreement, employment contract today. Then we're also going to share another form entirely that will be taking your bank details, your house address, your phone number, everything we need to know about you. So every financial advisor will be given a unique code. That code also will be released today. How do you get your code? We're going to share it on Excel sheets. And when we share it on the Excel sheet, you'll go and view the Excel sheet online. And of course, we're going to divide it based on your manager. So you check your manager's sheet, then check out for your name to get your code. This document I've shared with you will also be shared to your emails today. The product explainer will also be shared to your emails today. Officially, we've started already. But now, we're not launching out, we're not starting with the wallet activation yet. Hopefully, like I said, the telecom guys have assured us that everything will be ready by Wednesday. So our goal is to do like a major launch on campus in Unilag on Saturday, so that we can even use that opportunity to activate campus people, drivers, shop owners, students. So any FA that comes to school on that, to come to Unilag for the major launch, the physical launch, you're also lucky that you can even start your activation as they ought there and start making your money. Of course, we do not expect you to go to Unilag again if you do not live around that Akoka Yaba area or Joleba area. But a closed environment like campus is an excellent place to get customers. And for every wallet you activate, you get a commission. For every service that wallet now accesses, you will get a commission because that number is tied uniquely to you. So as you onboard them with the wallet activation, you are expected to sell them other services. But for today, starting from today, we're launching out the service that are not tied to the wallets. Because the telecom guys, like I said, need to pair your code to their platform, their system for easy tracking of registration. So the services we're going to be selling from today are not tied to the wallets. It's the ₦1 per minute insurance, vehicle subscription maintenance plan, services that are not tied to the wallet. Of course, the banner, the flyer, the content to sell it out there. We're going to teach you all of these things. In fact, you can even create WhatsApp groups, but please, in this case, you're not going to add us to the WhatsApp groups, so that we'll not die of WhatsApp messages and groups. We're going to get a different SIM card for members of our team internally, so that unique SIM card is what they will use, is what you'll be adding to the many WhatsApp groups we need to create, because we need to have that bubble of prospects. Or better still, instead of creating multiple WhatsApp groups, maybe we might just create a Telegram group. Because Telegram is the only place I know we have so many people that can join at the same time. We don't want to be having too many WhatsApp groups for too many people. So maybe we'll just have one big Telegram group. So anybody interested in 1 minute insurance, no matter who they are, you just share that link for them to join there. If they finally convert, of course, they have to let you know that they've converted. And just like you'll be doing your physical selling on your Facebook status, your WhatsApp status, we're also going to be backing you with advertising on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. The company we're partnering with will continue to do advertising too. And of course, if you need any clarification or help, we will always be there to help you. The companies also have people that they've allocated to us to also help us in case we too are confused. Do not try to put yourself under pressure that I must get it from the beginning, sharp, sharp. No, you can't get everything from the beginning. But the good thing is that once we start a day, 2, 3 days, 1 week, people are interacting with you, answering questions. You see that in a month's time, you become an expert at all of the products and services. So like I said before, we can do one-on-one activation. We go to the field, we target a church in our environment, target the streets, target a market, target a place where we know that people are familiar with us. We go there, we activate everybody. You're activating everyday users. You're activating merchants. You're activating POS agents. There's a unique code for everyday users and a very unique code for merchants. Or you can even decide that, oh, all of us that live within Oshodi-Apapa local government or within Lagos West Senatorial District, can we all meet on a social day so that we can go to Oshodi Market, go to Mushin Market, go to Ikotu Market as a group to go and activate people en masse? Like I said before, FoloPAY, we're not going to be able to afford to do shirts for everybody, but we're going to do a design for you that you can go and print so that the guys are going out, you can all go out with your branded shirts. We can come and support you once you let us know. And we can go do group activation. It makes sense if you do group activation within the area you live in. It makes sense. Because even those that follow you, they say, I heard that you're doing this for people, I better wait, come meet me too now. So you can do one-on-one activation, you can do group activation. Anyone you want to do, it makes sense. Like I said, on your social media, post aggressively, post with this. Let everybody be blinded that follow, everything follow. And the good thing is that our name, FoloPAY, our slogan, follow no road, is very exciting. So what I don't even call you, this FoloPAY, don't come again, follow no road people. But it's a unique slogan that shows that they need to follow you, they need to align with you. Then, like I said earlier, you also need to create offline credibility. And the best way to create offline credibility is when you work within your vicinity. Within your vicinity, you have more than enough markets, more than enough potential. You don't need to go far. I don't need to spend at all to get people within your vicinity to key into what you're selling. See, there is no shame at all. You are selling a product, an innovation that has never ever happened in the history of this country. Never ever happened in the history of this country or this continent. So create that offline credibility that shows that the aficionado, you are the chairman, the odogu of financial services or financial products. Not everybody will buy into everything you say, but at least they should buy. They should refer somebody that they know within that vicinity. So just what people usually call us now, they say, Elder, hello, somebody give me your number. They said you guys do Japa. That is the same way you want to build offline credibility, because somebody within that vicinity give them your number that you do these things for people. And it's not free. It's a business. So if they know they're coming to meet you, they know that they're coming to meet you because it's a business. Like I always say, don't dull, man. Use every opportunity to talk about what you do in FoloPAY. Use every damn opportunity. You go for a conference, for a networking program, talk about it. You look at your audience. Who do you think, what the kind of audience that are there? Sell them on your product and services. Wear your badge. Yes, I'm a financial advisor. And sell, see, shamelessly sell. Shamelessly sell. Then, of course, you identify the kind of environment you are in. You cannot sell car insurance if you are living in Makoko. Inside Makoko. Car insurance don't concern those people. But if you tell them health insurance, basic health insurance, and they can access care for free in a private hospital, that's something that they can never imagine in their life. To go to private hospital, they will mostly go to health center or go and line up in that long queue in government hospital. And government hospital is not even free of charge when you are sick. So the environment you are in determines the kind of product you sell. People that live in Lekki VI, you know that almost car insurance, car and maintenance, we sell like mad in places like that. You live in all those semi areas, some of them are rich, some of them are poor. So you scan your environment to know the kind of product and services you can introduce to them. You can even scan the people, profile the people you are meeting to know the kind of services and products you want to introduce to them when you're upselling them. But see, everybody, no matter who you are, must activate a mobile wallet. Everybody, no matter who you are, must activate it. That's a product for everybody. Must activate a mobile wallet. So, like I said before, we're going to sell mobile wallets. We're going to sell micro pension. We're going to sell our Kolo, these are daily savings. We're going to sell ₦1 insurance per minute, SME loans, personal loans. We're going to sell even micro insurance for health insurance and of course for bodily injuries. We're going to sell study abroad loans, our Japa loan. We're going to sell nano loan on mobile, on the wallet itself. And of course, we're also going to do what we call our Adashi, our daily rotational contribution. Each of these products will be explained in the product brochure that will come next later today. So, ladies and gentlemen, in our Inspire to Perspire to Maguire speech, FoloPAY is the first fintech company in Africa driving financial inclusion in a meaningful way. There is no commercial bank, microfinance bank, or finance house doing what FoloPAY wants to do. Secondly, we are redefining how direct sales agents can earn in the finance industry. They are the business and earning model we have introduced to the markets. We have an opportunity as pioneer financial advisors to make a meaningful change in the financial ecosystem of our dear nation, Nigeria. While doing so, we will make a lot of good money. I guess that sounds exciting. Yeah? We're also not saying to be easy, because Inspire to Perspire to Maguire, we say, oh, it comes very easy. No, it won't. You might find it difficult convincing people to buy. You might find it difficult convincing people that this is real, that this is legit. But the good thing is that as you continue to build, as you continue to sell, as you continue to build a track record of people accessing the services that you are selling, you see how easy and seamless it will become. And the more users you onboard, the more money you make over time. So it means that in your first month, if you onboarded 5 customers, you're still making money from them. In the next one, you now onboard another new set of 5 new customers. That is now 10. So as you increase as you hit your target monthly and you are increasing, you are making money from some for immediately onboarding them, and you continue to make money even from them accessing the service continually. So at the end of the year, based on the target you set for you, some of you should be having okay, sorry. So at the end of the day, if you activate 1,000 customers monthly, 35 of them everyday users, 10 merchants, 5 POS agents. If you activate 50 per day, and you do about 1,250 per month, at the end of the year, in your direct network, you should have onboarded times 12. You should have onboarded 15,000 customers. 15,000 customers in 1 year across this demography. Some of you that live in Alimosho will know that Alimosho is like the biggest local government in Nigeria. Getting 15,000 people there is not hard. Some of you that live up north or in the east. So that's why we said that we're not going to onboard plenty financial advisors, only 2,500 of you. Because we want to ensure that every one of you have an opportunity to onboard enough customers within your senatorial district. So as of today, go and know where is your senatorial district. What are the local governments that are under that senatorial district? That's how you map your markets. Under that senatorial district, what are the markets, popular markets there? The popular parks there? What are the popular places where they sell food? The offices, where they're located? It's your job to go and map out those environments. Draw your plan in a book, in a paper. Don't just think in your head. Put a definite plan of how you intend to onboard people. You know the funny part? You can even get people to work under yourself. They are not FoloPAY advisors. They will use your own code to be activating people. It's you that will be giving them some sort of compensation at the end of the month. Smart guy, investor Sabinus. Smart, like you say. Be like investor Sabinus. You can activate people in your environment. That all those secondary school guys, people that are not doing anything, just spread target for them and let them know what they need to do. You will soon notice that, like play, you have actually set up a small company that is actually the financial advisor to FoloPAY. Like play. And see, nothing stops you in future. I'm saying this because I'm a businessman. From even creating your own products too, that can sell to them. It's all part of trying to make money for yourself. And like I said, for those that are also job-oriented, 6 months, 1 year down the line, with what you've achieved, that is enough metric to make multi-bounce. And with the CBN collecting people's cash right now, this is the perfect time to sell financial inclusion, that the CBN is trying to reduce cash. Reduce cash. Reduce cash. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make history. We're going to work hard. We're not going to give up. And at the end of the day, we're going to make good money, whilst of course making this history. These are the phone numbers and the contact details of your managers. I believe that every one of you all have the contact details of your managers. But in case you don't have it, this is the opportunity for you to copy it out there. And of course, like I said, this document will be shared on the WhatsApp group. So if there are any questions, please you can drop them in the comments so that we can use the next 15 minutes to attend to questions. The next 15 minutes to attend to questions. If you have any question of any sort, please, you can just drop your questions in the comments so that I can attend to those questions in 15 minutes. By 1:30 sharp, we'll be closing, of course, this launch officially. And of course, to wrap up this my presentation, we officially welcome every one of us as financial advisors on the FoloPAY platform. So let's clap for ourselves. We can also use the clap emoji too on your reaction key. Yes, so we can all see them. So we can also use our emoji too. So officially, we have all become financial advisors on the FoloPAY platform. You've gone through the training, you've been oriented, now you are certified as a financial advisor. I can assure you, a certificate that clearly states you're a financial advisor, you've been trained, would also be given to you. It will be designed on Canva. So all you need to do is just write your name, and you can download it, of course, for yourselves. So that certificate will be released by today too, so that you can even put it out there on your profile. Oh, I've been trained, I've been onboarded, and of course, I'm now a certified financial advisor. So we've all gone through the official training program that, of course, qualifies us to call ourselves financial advisors. So let me read the questions in the comments for the next 15 minutes, as of course we plan to have our meeting now. So Imo Friday, there's no base pay. Like I said before, we all work based on commission, and I think I shared that sheet with us some days ago. So let me see if I can see the sheet again. I shared that sheet with us some days ago. FoloPAY is not we're not like an employment platform. We say that, oh, we have like a salary. Everybody, including even we too, we also work based off on commission. So the same way you have to sell is the same way even we that are members of the team also have to sell at the back end. So if you see my sheet here, we've designed something that we call a 25-day work schedule. A 25 days work schedule. If you work for 25 days, normally we all work for 22, 24 days in a month for those of us that go to the office to work. So it simply means that we're adopting the same strategy. You work for 25 days in a month. Your extra 6 days, yeah, maybe for the days you do not meet your target or you do not work, you can use those extra 6 days to work. But basically, we all have 25 days to work in a month. For the wallet activation, like I mentioned earlier, if you activate 50 wallets per day, and of course you activate, see, some of you might say that, oh, can I activate more merchants? And let me leave users. It's possible, actually, because your merchant can actually help you do the hard work of activating users. You still benefit from it, but not directly, just indirectly. So if you activate 1,250 users and wallets every month that effectively deposit 500 in their wallets, that's 100K straight up, 100,000 straight up for you. The same also with the insurance. Like I said, the insurance we sell for car is 1 naira per minute insurance, 1 naira per minute. So if I drive from here to my office for 60 minutes, I only get to pay 60 naira and the money is only deposited in my wallet. If I drive for 3 hours, I get to pay 180 naira for the duration I was driving when I on my app that I want car insurance. So you pay for car insurance when you need it. When you're not driving, you're at home at night, you're sleeping, you don't need to pay for car insurance at all. You off your app. Nobody in the issue of this country has an innovative health insurance like that. The typical health insurance, you just pay one big money and your money is just gone. But in this case, I pay for when I want to be covered. If I don't want to be covered in the night, okay, don't charge me anything. You just off your app. That's an health insurance that will excite a lot of car owners, particularly people that work as employees, because they have to go to work every day and come back from work every day. We also have our health insurance. 3,000 naira first month. From the second month, they subsequently pay 1,500. And for the 3,000, they don't have to pay it at once. They can pay it 100 naira every day. We just get to debit their wallets on a daily basis. So many products, from the auto subscription maintenance plan to the Pro Connect Pay Japa plan to the daily savings plan to the Adashi. Adashi is what you call a job or a susu. To the micro pension plan, to even transaction fee. Remember, I've already said that we are going to share transaction fee with you. Then, people that want to open an account in a microfinance bank, as you open the account, put in 5,000. That 5,000 will be put in fixed deposits. Fair money will get to give you 15% interest on that money per annum. The bigger the money, of course, the bigger the interest you get. It's your money is still safe. Just use it to go and make more money. It's not Ponzi. It's not all those chimak and all those plenty funny investment schemes you have out there. Fair money is regulated by the Central Bank of Nigeria. A lot of you might know people that want to collect an SME loan or a personal loan. These ones, they will not let you bring your kidney or your destiny or one big collateral. It's collateral free, both for the SME loan, and they can give up to 5 million for the SME loan. The minimum they give is 250K. They even give personal loans too. So anyone in your contact, they find one to collect loan and they don't know where. With your unique code, they can go to fair money. You get compensated for that. Then remember that all the downlines you are activating, all those markets, all those merchants and POS agents, as they activate customers, we get to share of their commission with you. You can also make money from there too. So estimatedly, if you hit all of the target and milestones we set for you, you can actually make about 669,000 naira monthly. This is not bobo. This is not bobo. We're telling you this based on the agreement we already have with these companies. This is not bobo. This is going to be part of your legal agreement, the thing you sign. If you hit each of these milestones, you can make this much at the end of the month. If you hit 60% of it, you can make about 400,000. If you hit 50% of it, you can make about 300,000 plus. And it's not bobo. This is reality. So it's a function of we putting in the hard work to sell to people. And everything starts from here, 1,250 persons. There's no way you hit 1,250 persons that about 10 will not be interested in car insurance, or 20 spread across all the various services you'll be selling. So your target is to meet 1,250 persons, then sell them on the other services. If 20 people of 1,250 eat your and buy your product, that's less than 2%, if I'm right. So you see that there's a base way to eat your other customers. But at the beginning, like I said, we're only launching out PayU, we're launching out Meco, we've already launched out Pro Connect Pay. I'm also going to be launching out Fair Money. By today, we're going to give you full information on Fair Money. The remaining products that are tied to the wallets, the wallet activation is tied to the wallets. The health insurance is tied to the wallets. The Polo, that is daily save, is tied to the wallets. Adashi is tied to the wallets. The micro pensions is tied to the wallets. Your transaction fee commission is also tied to the wallets too. Then of course your FA downline bonus is also tied to the wallets. By Wednesday, we're going to have a clear picture about that. On Saturday, when we launch out on campus, we're able to talk more on that. So for today, we just have about PayU, MECO, ProConnect Pay, and Fairmoney. 4 products that we're launching out today. 4 products. ProConnect Pay is already active. For PayU, which is the ₦1 per minute insurance, we'll let you know how we are going to start selling and promoting that. Won't get the flyers on them today. Then for MECO too, the same thing too. There'll be a brochure, like an online brochure that they would also give to us. So all of these things we can sell to people online. We're going to create a Telegram group. That Telegram group will be for everybody. Everybody. So you can drag your prospects to that place. Then what we can now do on our own is that we can begin to host what we call maybe like webinars once a week for each of these product category. So we can explain to them and also help you to onboard them when they're ready to onboard. So we're going to be very aggressive in our marketing and in our sales. We're going to support you heavily too with social media advertising. The community is also running their own advertising too. Oh yes, Juliet. Thank God that you're asking that question. Obviously, there will be a practical training on the field. That's when we launch out to Unilive. That practical training on the field will be Unilive. So, Celestine, the wallet activation is not tied to a network. The wallet activation is not tied to a network. Your wallet activation is not tied to a network. An MTN user can activate a 9 mobile wallet. An Airtel user like myself, I've already activated my 9 mobile wallets. So it's not tied to any network at all. Anybody, anywhere can activate a 9 mobile wallets. It's the CBN that allows that. Oh, they say that don't lock it. Leave it open to everybody and anybody. So we're all going to be activating MTN, Glo, Airtel number on the 9 mobile wallets. It's not tied to the telecom network. The payment service bank is a totally different entity. So the CBN says that you should allow everybody open to everybody. Everybody. So an MTN user would be able to activate the wallet. So you will not be telling them, oh, come and activate a 9 mobile wallet. No. What you're simply saying to them is come and activate a mobile wallet. It is we at the back end, all of us, me and you, that know is 9 mobile. But they don't have to know that it's 9 mobile. But with their MTN line, their Glo line, with that USSD code, we can activate everybody and anybody. So I guess I answered that question, Kanu. So miracle, that's why it's called a KPI and a target. There's no rule that says you must meet your KPI per day. You remember that it's what you earn that you do. We've already done our simulation. It's possible for you to make 50 persons per day. That's why we said focus on your environment. If you go to places where they don't know you, you'll be talking too much to activate them. But imagine if you go to a shop, like a line of shops. In that way, you'll be activating almost like 20 persons almost immediately. And you know the best part, those guys can even help you meet your KPI because the merchants you're activating, the POS agents you're activating, those guys are not on target actually. It's what they do that they earn. So if they know that, oh, I can make some amount of money per time, then of course they'll be naturally motivated. But their numbers will also align with your numbers. Because we're working with your own number, not their own number. So if you activated 10 merchants, that's helping you to also onboard more people. It also counts in your own favor at the end of the month. Because we're not going to be counting them separately from yours. No, financial advisors are financial advisors. Any merchant or POS agent you're on board, they're just merchant or POS agents that deal through you. That's why we said it's smart to focus on people like that because they can help you get a lot of everyday users. But there's no rule that says you must hit the target. But we've done our simulation, and the simulation says that it's possible, it can be done. depending on the strategy you're utilizing. You can go to a company, talk to the staff there, and activate them in bulk at once. People like that, you don't need to help them activate the thing. No, you just give them your USSD code, call it out for them, and tell them that they should also load in 500 naira to activate the wallet. So there are a lot of ways to go about activating people. You don't have to talking to somebody one after the other. That's not a good strategy. You want to be doing bulk activation in places where you know you can get people 10 at once. Once you do 10 in 2 or 3 places, like you've already done your job now. To get the merchants is not hard because all you're dealing with for merchants is shop owners, bus drivers, then POS agents. We all know that they're everywhere. So you'll be surprised that before 10, 11, 12, you are done. The extra work is now upselling them on the other services. Because like I said, you want to paint that picture of, I am the guru of this. And the experts at this. And see, let me teach you guys one trick. As you activate customers monthly or daily, I would also advise you to get their phone number and add them to your WhatsApp group. Promise them that, see, nothing will be posted on the group other than the services we sell. In case you're interested in them, or in case you're having any issue, you can contact me. Make yourself the center of attraction. When they have friends that you don't even know, you recommend them to you too. It's just logic, common sense of keeping your customers close-knit. Juliet, no. If you don't hit your target per day, you don't get to forfeit anything. What you simply, you only earn what you've done. You get what you sell, exactly. You cannot forfeit your commissioner. Oh, you're supposed to hit 50 and you did 30. You now say that, so will I now forfeit the 30 if I don't hit my 50? No. If you did 30 or 20 or 15 or 45 or 49, you will earn a commission on the number of persons you activated that particular day. Remember, it's not just for them to activate. They have to activate and onboard 500 naira into their wallet immediately. That onboarding is what we call effective onboarding. Effective onboarding means that they paid money into their wallets. They paid money into their app. All of this will be explained in the product brochure that you get later today. Effective onboarding is not just about activating the wallet. They have to pay 500 naira to the wallet. It's possible that some of them might say that, oh, I don't have money to pay immediately. Yeah, can I do it later? Yes, if they do it later, 1 month later, into the date they activated, you still get that benefits. Miracle, I guess I've answered your question. Daniel, the activation code for wallets will be shared by Wednesday. Once our telecom guys gives us those details. Haha, I like that aim of Friday. The timing for Unilab will be communicated. We're going to communicate that by Wednesday also. We want to have a definite headway from the telecom guys, because they're the only guys, like I said, holding us down right now. We decided to launch out today without them, but the physical launch itself will need them to be there. Christian, even if you have a BVN, you cannot use more than 50K in the wallet. You don't want to have a problem with Nigerian banks. So that's why there's a cap of 50K. We're not trying to replace banks. The wallet is supposed to be used for everyday expense, receiving money, getting money, everyday kind of expense, not to store money. So if you want to store money, we advise people to go to the bank, but you don't want to have a problem with the bank because you're not competing with them. Yes, Arugwa, that's a very smart thing. I love that question. Can you activate people even that are far away from you? Yes, you can actually. You can. Victoria, no, you don't need a 9 mobile line at all. I think I've answered that question on that. So, Juliet, just the way you have your MTN or Glo or Airtel SIM, I don't think anybody has hacked your airtime or hacked your data. These wallets are extremely secure, like extremely secure, bank level kind of security. Like I said, they are licensed by the CBN, they're like a bank. So if the telecom companies have successfully not had anybody hack airtime from your phone, then you can imagine what they would do with the payment service bank. It's the same level, it's the same standard. There's no difference. Thank you very much, Imo Friday. If they cannot hack your call card, they obviously cannot hack your wallet. Thank you, Imo. In fact, even if your phone gets stolen, once you call customer care to block your line, that line is useless. You cannot do anything on it. Our fund, the commercial loan package should start from tomorrow, because we're going to, once we're done with this meeting now, we're going to Feminine office to go and sign our agreement and partnership with them. So from tomorrow, Wednesday, the commercial loan, SME loan should start fully. And you don't need to be an existing customer to access their loan. Anybody can access the loan. So the money for, so the activation, yes, that's a good question, John. It's not recharge card money. They would have to put that money in their wallet. Either they transfer from their account with their phone number to their wallet, or you, the FA, can activate for them. So it means that you will likely want to add money in your own wallet, maybe like 2,000, 1,000, 5,000. So as you activate people, you collect their cash. That is faster that way, for you to have money in your own wallet, so that as you're activating them sharp, they are getting your commission. It's faster that way, makes more sense for you to have the money in your own wallet, so that you're not wasting time like, my network is not going. Transfer to them. Once you transfer to them, they activate. Once they activate, you're good. You get that commission immediately. Yes, HP, they can actually transfer from, once they've activated their wallet, they can use that their number. They will just move the first zero, but it has to be 10 digits. They will just move the first zero, and they can use their account, because if you go to your app, you will see 9 mobile payment service bank. So they can pay directly to their wallet from their bank. That's very possible from their bank app. Okay, I think I've answered the question, goodness and security. Oh, Victoria, why not? Of course, of course. Yes, that's the whole essence of the wallet now. Customer to customer transfer. That's the whole essence of the wallet. It's not like you sending money to somebody in Union Bank. That's bank to bank transfer. So it's the same way the wallet also works. In fact, some of you, you can even be POS agent yourself. Somebody in your office wants money. You charge them money now for them to get 5K, but they want to deposit money in their wallet. You can even be a POS agent yourself. You and FA. You can be a POS agent yourself. So miracle, when you work, is different from what we're doing right now. Remember that, like I said, everybody has their model. We're putting our model as a fixed rate. Miracle, we're more than 1,500 of us. If you keep changing information every time, you just end up causing confusion for people. So if everybody knows that my target is 50 daily, this target will remain the same for 1 year, for the next 2 years. Everybody knows what it is. I don't need to be asking somebody, are they changing this month? Are they changing last month? No. Because you're dealing with a lot of people. You want to ensure that it is fixed, so that nobody is confused about the fact that, oh, they said this thing this month, next month they change it to this. Everybody wants to be clear about what expectations they have. We do not expect everybody to hit 50. But you know the funny part, miracle, we also expect a lot of people to hit the 50. Because once you might have something you are doing, some other persons on our platform, a lot of them don't have anything they do. So for them, it is like a full-time responsibility. So you cannot say because of you, oh, let's start 2 kids. We've just designed a model that works for everybody. So you know at the back of your mind that if I'm able to hit my 50 today, I've done well. If I don't hit it, it doesn't mean you've done bad. There's still a 60% threshold, a 70% threshold, there's a 50% threshold. Nobody's going to penalize you for not hitting the target that is set for you. Nobody will penalize you. Nobody. But of course, we're going to do evaluation of people's performance. Because if somebody is a continual low performer, they are doing below 30% monthly, you obviously don't run like that on your platform. If there are other persons on queue that are willing to do the work and of course hit the target in a way that makes sense for everybody. So that you are a financial advisor now, 3 months later, 6 months later, 9 months later, and 1 year later, we'll always do valuation of KPIs, of targets, of people, of course, doing the work that needs to be done. Because we want to ensure that we're having people that are adding meaningful value on the platform. So Miracle ID cards will be ready by today. Like I said, you need to learn how to use Canva, because the way the ID cards will be designed in a way that your pictures will not be there. Your name will not be there. But when we do the design on Canva, you upload your picture. You will now upload your name. It's going to be very easy to do. They cannot download the ID card into your phone. It's a digital ID card. If you decide that you want to print out the digital ID card I will give it to you, that is your responsibility. You are allowed to. We're going to do the ID card in a way that it will have a front and a back. So you're able to print it out on your own. I think the print ID card is like 500 naira. So you can print out ID card on your own. It will come, that ID card also have your unique code given to you. You also have a place on the ID card where you're supposed to input that code. Just like your staff ID, something like that. Okay, so I guess I've been able to answer all of the questions in the comments that have come in. So I guess at this point, we'll just call it a beautiful day. Thank you very much, everyone. We look forward to meeting us in Lagos. I also look forward to meeting us in the 35 states of Nigeria. Yes, our goal is to travel to all of the 35 states in Nigeria. So we look forward to meeting you here, of course, in Lagos. And we also look forward to meeting you in all of the 35 states in Nigeria, 36 states in Nigeria, when, of course, we begin to travel from later this month. So thank you. God bless us. And of course, we look forward to the future of excellent work, excellent working, and of course, make sense achievements along the way. Thank you. God bless us. Everyone.